Hold on a sec, please. Sorry, I didn't know if I was close enough to the mic. Hold on a sec, please. Alright. What the fuck? Okay, I just want to get that out of the way first. Now, this is a rant, obviously. A very serious rant. This is probably, or no, definitely my most serious rant yet. So, yeah, let's just get this on the show on the road then. Basically, I have the newspaper here, actually, from May 17th. So, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Sorry, this rant's coming out a little bit late. I'm showing it to you here because I actually don't know of a website where I get that of a link that I can provide for this topic. So if I find one, then I'll be sure to provide it. And so if you see one in the description, that's either because I found one or someone else provided me one. And if you know of one, please provide it for me in the comments section below so I can provide it, so that if other people may not know where to find it at, such as myself, want to read it, they can. But I have the newspaper here from May 17th, 2013, alright? And yeah, so I'm basically just going to read this sick shit off here to you, and then I'll rant about it, of course. It's called Prosecutors might seek death penalty for accused. Let's take another drink here. I need some of my rage juice for this. Nah, this isn't rage juice. I don't have any booze on me, so this had to do. I don't know. This is really serious, so I'm trying to crack some jokes here. That's what I do with serious issues. I'm just one of those people, sorry. So yeah, prosecutors might seek death penalty for accused. Police say Ariel Castro forced a woman to miscarriage by starving and punching her. That's not the half of it. I'll try to keep my rants for the end, though, alright? I will try, keyword fucking try. Okay. So, yeah, let's see here, Cleveland prosecutors said Thursday they could seek the death penalty against Ariel Castro, the man accused for imprisoning 3 women in his home for a decade, no less, as police charged that he impregnated one of his captives at least 5 times and forced her to miscarry by starving her and punching her in the stomach. The horrific allegations were contained in a police report that also said another of the women, Amanda Berry, was forced to give birth in a plastic kiddie pool. Better than providing nothing for her, but it's still fucking sick. Okay, calm down, calm down. Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Timothy McGinty said his office will decide whether to bring aggravated murder charges punishable by death in connection with the pregnancies that were terminated by force. Oh, they damn well fucking better. I mean, just give me a call. I'll fucking murder him myself. I guarantee it. Although mine will be my methods will be a little bit more fucking unorthodox than theirs. Trust me. Lethal injection? No. Electrical chair? No. How about cutting off every single one of his fucking limbs, including his head, and making sure he's still fucking living to feel the pain? Capital punishment must be reserved for those crimes that are truly the worst examples of human conduct, he said. The reality is we still have brutal criminals in our midst who have no respect for the rule of law or human life. Castro, a 52-year-old former school bus driver, is being held on $8 million bail under a suicidal watch in jail where he is charged with rape and kidnapping. McGinty said Castro will be charged for every act of sexual violence, assault, and other crimes committed against the women, suggesting the counts could number in the hundreds, if not thousands. Among the chilling details in the police report obtained Thursday by news organizations, Barry, now 27, told officers she was forced to give birth in a plastic pool in the house so it would be easier to clean up. Barry said she, her baby, now 6, and the 2 other rescued women never saw a doctor. Let's see if I can find the rest of this article. I hate how fucking newspapers split this shit up. Okay. Never saw a doctor during their captivity. Yeah, this is going to be long, so sorry. Michelle Knight, now 32, said her 5 pregnancies ended after Castro starved her for at least 2 weeks and repeatedly punched her in the stomach until she miscarried. She also said Castro forced her to deliver Barry's baby under threat of death if the infant died. Knight said when the newborn stopped breathing, she revived the child through mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. All 3 women said Castro chained them up in the basement, but eventually let them live upstairs on the 2nd floor. Each woman told a similar story about being abducted after accepting a ride from Castro. During his brief arraignment Thursday, Castro tried to hide his face, tucking his chin inside his collar. He approached to close his eyes he appeared to close his eyes during the hearing and awkwardly signed documents while handcuffed. He did not speak or enter a plea. In court, prosecutor Brian Murphy said Castro used the women in whatever self-gratifying, self-serving way he saw fit. Kathleen Demetz, a public defender assigned to represent him at the hearing, didn't comment on his guilt or innocence or object when prosecutors recommended bail to be set at $5 million. The judge instead ordered Castro held on $8 million. Why the fuck there's a bail in the first place? I'll never fucking understand! But that's because I use logic in life, and apparently these people don't. All the time, whatever. Castro has been under arrest since Monday, and keep in mind this article's from Friday the 17th of May. Monday, when Barry broke out of his rundown house and called 911 while he was away. Police found the 2 other women inside. The women vanished separately between 2002 and 2004 when they were 14, 16, and 20. Barry and former captive Gina DeJesus, 22, went home Wednesday with relatives. Knight was reported in a good condition at a Cleveland hospital. The police report gave a detailed account of their escape escape, beginning with Barry's discovery that the door was unlocked, leaving only a bolted outer door between her and freedom. Barry feared it was a test. She said Castro occasionally left a door unlocked to test them, but she called to the neighbors on a porch for help and was able to get out. Police then entered the house and found the other women, who threw themselves into the officer's arms. Man. This is long, sorry. Castro's two brothers, who were arrested with him but later cleared of involvement in the kidnapping case, appeared in court on unrelated charges Thursday and were released. So yeah, I guess it's unknown now if I guess they feel now that they were really not involved, which is good for them, obviously. Excuse me. Castro's former daughter-in-law, Monica Stevens, told the Associated Press that her former husband said Castro had an extremely violent nature. He was always described to me as a violent, just a scary, violent person, Stevens said. He talked about how his father had beaten him and his mother severely. They were like hostages in their own house. They were locked in, said the woman who now lives in Florida. A musician who often practiced at Castro's house said he was there last week and heard noises, like banging on the wall. Ricky Sanchez said he asked Castro about it, and he blamed it on the dogs. He also said Castro, a bass guitarist in a merengue and salsa bands. Never heard of and salsa bands. Never heard of the genre of music merengue. I don't know. Never heard of it before. And in salsa bands. Like to play his music loud. On his most recent visit, Sanchez said a little girl came out from the kitchen and stared at him but didn't say anything. He said he also noticed there were 4 or 5 locks on the outside door. When I was about to leave, I tried to open the door. I couldn't even, because there were so many locks in there, he said. And it looks like that this is the end of the article. Wait, what? Whatever, it looks like there's a shit ton more up here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm already over 14 minutes here, and that's just reading the part of the article that I read so far with a few snippets of comments here and there. Let's go there for now. Okay, one more drink before I start ranting about this now. Okay, this is fucking horseshit, as I've described before. Now, let me explain to you exactly why it's fucking horseshit. Although anyone with a brain cell can tell, this is fucking sick. Now, was something that they described in there about the right to life and the right to human life, I don't believe in that. I've never been the type of person, I want to get this out of the way right now, I've never been the type of person to believe that human life is sacred or human life is special in any way. It's not. There is a such thing as worthless human beings. If you had to accomplish nothing in your life that is worthwhile, then you are a worthless human being, and you had no right to be here, as far as I am concerned, okay? I just want to get that out of the way first. That's my cynical mindset on this, alright? That being said, I still think this is deprived and fucking sick, and I am one of the most morbid human beings you will ever fucking meet. Morbid, cynical, what have you. I'm being dead fucking serious here, okay? I mean, I laugh when I watch horror movies like Legion and Cube Zero. I literally chuckle at them because I think it's fucking hilarious. But I didn't think someone could actually beat me out in how fucking morbid and sick and depraved that I am, but apparently I've been proven wrong. Way to go, you fucking douchebag. No, douchebag's not bad enough. You fucking sick. Yeah. I just don't know. It's just some people these days. It's just, he better get the fucking death penalty. If he doesn't get the fucking death penalty, I'm taking out my machine gun and I'm going gunning myself. Okay, I will make sure that the motherfucker is dead if they don't give him the death penalty. And trust me, they won't fucking like my methods. Okay, I will make sure he is hurting, in pain, constant pain, but still alive for the next 50 fucking years of his life at least. Alright. He will literally feel like he's been in hell. But after I'm done with him, I have a feeling that hell would be a better alternative. Yeah. That. Excuse me. Whew, man. I just don't know anymore. I mean, first off, I have to compliment him on one thing. He must have some sort of fucking intelligence, because he evaded capture for over 10 years. So much so that so many years ago they literally called off this search. It was only by chance that they were found that he was actually caught. So yeah, it's fucking. I commend him for being able to get away with this for 10 years. I commend him for that. But he's still a sick fucking person, and I wish ill on him so badly. I want him to die. I want all of his limbs to be chopped off, bleeding profusely, but he still stays alive through Disney animatronics. I want him to suffer in the abyss for all eternity. That's saying a lot coming from fucking me. Okay. Whew. Is there anything else I need to say here? I mean, I just can't fucking believe this. It's ridiculous that this happened. I mean, kidnapped 3 women, raped one of them many times, which impregnated her 5 times, but forced her to miscarriage by starving her for 2 weeks, and punching her in the stomach repeatedly. And another one, he impregnated and forced her to give birth, threatening death upon her if the baby dies, forcing her to give birth in a kiddie pool. And all 3 of these women, he kept and including the child when the child was born, he kept the women for 10 years. He kept the child for 6 years, because that's how old the child is right now, obviously. So yeah. Goddamn. And I'm over 20 minutes now, actually. I think I better call it quits now. I think I've ranted on enough about this. Once again, if I find any site, any news site or whatnot that has this, I'll put a link in the description to it. If you know of any, please tell me so I can put a link in the description to it. So if anyone wants to read over this themselves or maybe read any extra news, they certainly can. If enough extra news about this comes up, I will be sure to make another video about it. If not, then I won't. I mean, if just a few things come up, I won't. I'll just provide more links. But if enough new things come up to make where I think I'll make a fairly lengthy video, then I will make a new video. Alright, just let you know. Anyways, though, over 21 minutes now. Damn. And, the majority of it was just me reading the fucking article. So, yeah. But anyways, though, hope you enjoyed this rant, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.